Cam, was that sort of performance you were after this evening, 28-4?
Yeah, probably for 60 minutes I thought it was. I was really happy with a lot of it for 60 minutes. I thought our attitude was exactly where it needed to be. We were showing some stuff we'd worked on. I thought the last 20 minutes got a bit sloppy, and yeah, but all in all, it was a tricky one this week. So really happy with the guys' attitude throughout the week and into the game.
You say tricky, what do you mean by tricky?
It was obviously a different team playing for Penrith, so...
But you sort of said this week it was all about your mindset and your own game, but also too, obviously that...
And that's easy to say, but it's another thing for these guys to just really knuckle down. And, I think it's pretty unprecedented that 16 players are taken out of an opposition team. And we were looking forward to this block of games where we played, the last 9 premiers in 4 games, and it was going to give us a really good indication of games leading into the finals, and I think the boys are pretty excited about it. And then the team list comes out and it's different. So that was a big challenge. And as much as we talked about how strong our mindset was going to be, the players needed to do it, and they did it. They prepared as well as they've ever prepared, and for 60 minutes, really went about a professional performance. Last 20 minutes, as I said, a little bit sloppy, but that's all right.
How's Jacob Carras?
Yeah, it's a bit swollen in there, so it's not. Doesn't look great, but hopefully it's just a rolled ankle, but he'll get a scan tomorrow.
I know you've had plenty of lessons and good challenges over the past few weeks. Is it a weird one? Would you have almost preferred to have played a full strength Penrith just to get to...
Oh, definitely, yeah, definitely. But we didn't have any choice over that, and I totally understand it too. So I thought, in terms of having to deal with pressure on us, I thought it was a great experience for us. There's not much more pressure on you coming into a game when the whole first grade team's missing. So there was a lot of pressure around, a lot of expectation, and I thought the boys dealt with it great.
What did you make of the attack? It took a while to break them down. Jacob Presser had a field out on
Yeah.
the right edge, but overall, what did you make of it?
I thought we were attacking really well at the start. The first 20 minutes, we were doing exactly what we wanted to do, getting a lot of signs of what we wanted to see. The game became really stop-start after that, which sort of made it hard to get any flow in the game. It was a really weird game. The finals aren't going to be like that sort of game. But, and then they defend really well. They're a good defensive team. No matter who's playing, they built that club around defence and commitment to each other. And I thought Dane Laurie had a number of really good try saves and, really kept that scoreline tight. So there's a few lessons around our attack, but there's also, a bit to like there when we got it right.
Brett, how hard was it to get up to Cam says you needed to get up to 16 players missing, but surely in the back of your mind it must be harder to get up against easily.
Yeah, 100%, and I feel like that's the pressure that comes with it. We had an expectation. Obviously, they had their whole starting side out, and the way that we've been going this year, there was a massive expectation for us to win, and the mindset on that was on the individual to come and bring that mindset as an individual to help with the team's performance. And I feel like our boys did that in patches and came from our week of training, and we prepared really well throughout the week. And we, like Sarah said, we did it for 60-odd minutes there, and then just at the end there, got a little bit sloppy.
Just wondering with you in the middle of the game, did the goal kicking, was there something you missed there?
Nah, all good. Just tight hip.
Tight hip?
Yep.
Canter's top 4 locked up. What are your sort of thoughts on that? First time the club's done it since 2012.
Yeah, it's a great achievement. But it's only the start of what we want to achieve. So I think when we set out in pre-season of where we wanted to go a couple of steps better than what we did last year, and top 4 was part of that. So to tick that off tonight is nice, and now we can prepare for a really good game against another quality opposition next week against the Sharks, and hopefully build on what we did tonight.
Does Nari possibly come in for Jacob or Jethro?
Yeah, Nari, Jethro, Blake Wilson, all really good candidates for us there. I'm really happy with the depth we've built up over the last couple of years, but in particular this year. And we've got guys fighting for NRL spots. So those guys play Saturday night.
Obviously haven't quite gotten away with it like this season, but how pleased are you with him tonight and happy with him taking the next few?
Oh, he's brilliant. He's been brilliant for us every time he's played. It's probably a bit of chat around, we weren't playing as well through that middle part of the year as we were at the start, and I reckon Satili's a big part of that. He, the impact he gives us off the bench when him and Kurt Mann come on together has been really powerful for our team, and I think you've seen the last 2 weeks of what he adds to our team, so it's great to have him back.
Selection questions on Thursday week after a game don't often amount to much, but have you thought about, do you want to go full strength exercise the week off, or do you want to see a little bit more going into the finals?
Yeah, we'd sort of planned this. We had 11 games straight, I think, leading into the finals, and we'd planned to play every game. And if we had to rest people, it'd be in and around training and things like that. So that's the plan. But if there's some niggles, we'll think about that. But again, we're looking forward to a really strong game next week to help us build our game for finals.
Thanks, guys.
Have you adjusted your training much? I remember a couple of weeks ago you were saying you felt like the boys were maybe preparing in a way that they weren't fully ready for games. I think you said after that Roosters game. Have you adjusted much at this back end of the season? What are you doing?
We've had our 2 best weeks of training since then, so it's been a nice adjustment.